Welcome back to old Kiwi Farm. And here, with me, your host, Looney Farm Guy. Well, like the song says, yes, we have no bananas today. I'm not going to sing it. No, I'm not going to sing it. So, here we go. Here's our coffee field. We did not harvest it. However, it does say it's harvested. Because as winter turned, it disappeared as I expected. It never did. It always just said growing, and then it just boonk, disappeared. So, like I say, and the problem was that we have these withered spots here. So this is a bit of a problem. It will affect our yield, of course. Of course, if I plow it, then it's going to go away. So it's pretty much stuck unless I just plow it. But I mean, yeah. So anyways, like I said, it's an experimental plots here to see what can we make a go of doing coffee. So that is it. That is there. And the weedage can be looked after in different ways. I didn't even look to see what our soil. Yeah, see, so it's still. Yeah, see, though, there's weedage everywhere. So, anyways, but on a high note, wood chip prices have popped up to a pretty good price, $300 per 1,000 liters. So we're going to do that. We're going to sell some wood chips. And we're going to do it the cheaty easy way. since we have that, I mean, you know about it already. We have the sell point that we tried out here. Let's just say the company was so pleased with the product that we brought them. They have made an agreement with me to set up a transfer point right in our. So they're going to come right to our farm and take the wood chips from us. All we need to do is take it out of it's. I know, kind of silly. We have to take it out of our silo and put it there. You would think, oh, we're just going to come and take the wood chips from you. You would think they would come with their trucks and fill it up directly from our silos, but no, it's not going to work that way. So here we go. Thank goodness I switched over to these silos. I don't know if they're the fastest unloading silos available, but they sure are darn quick, because that all-in-one I had before was dreadfully slow. This one is, it fills up, as you can see, 300 liters. Filled it up fairly rapidly. Eventually, one of these, I don't know, I'm going to say one of these days, it's like by the time I get around, I was going to say, oh, I should test out the different silos and see which one emptied the fastest, but we literally only have a month and a little bit left before 22 comes out, and we'll be busy with that, I'm sure. Not to say that I'm going to completely drop 19 right away. I'll probably wrap up whatever I have going at the time. And if there's any new things that could pop out for it, it might be worth a look. But the mods have definitely the last few days. I don't know if it's a sign of things to come, which I think it is. There was a few really good mods that dropped last week, but it's the new stuff has definitely tailed off to, well, non-existent the last 2 days, pretty much. I think we had one map drop yesterday. That's it, a map, nothing else. Even the updates have tailed off to zero, basically. Watching DJ Goham's Farm Sim news there, even stuff in testing there's nothing. There's always a few things for PC testing, but a lot of it is PC only stuff as far as I can see. I know things go through PC testing first before they come to console, but stuff like headland management is not going to come to console. But I mean that's the way it goes. They're ramping up for the new game. It's still a few weeks away, but that'll go by fast, like the summer. And now where I am at, it's just 8 o'clock in the morning right now. They're pretty close to the game time here. It's just starting to get light now, so it's the winter is rapidly approaching. I know Rob was talking about they're expecting snow. He's in Colorado. We don't typically get snow this early. It's been known to happen, but it doesn't usually stay. Once we hit into November, then any kind of snowfall we get typically sticks around. We still may expect a few, maybe the odd nice day still. Not too many more. We're looking at, yeah. We won't even crack 10 degrees today, so well, weekend, the next week. Yeah, it looks like a couple of nice days next week. Sunday, Monday. The last few. Yeah, looks like Sunday, Monday might be the last hurrah for us here. But hey, it was a good summer. We didn't, not for farmers, but you like dry hot weather. It was a good summer. I was able to. I like going for bike rides, so it's pretty much ideal weather. There was a couple of days it got pretty hot, a little bit too hot. So, but then you go in the evening when the sun gets low and things cool down a bit, and it's quite pleasant. And that's the way it is. Yeah. So. We're getting a little bit of money. About 100k per load, so 93 I guess the last one was. And 84. I don't think that was a full load. Kind of not paying attention here. I'm talking. Just watching Rusty Money's latest, wood chips are done there. Latest video, just kind of in between that before I started this. He was saying his favorite thing to do was transport missions or hauling stuff with the trucks. And it's it's kind of I do enjoy it to a point. If I have like 20 loads of this stuff to go to somewhere else, it get a little bit dull for me, I guess. I think I did mention last episode there, plowing out fields. That's kind of my plowing new land. It seems that's kind of some creating new land. That's I do enjoy that. Although I guess because not sure if it's because it's unique because it's like you don't just do that, go and do that every day. Once you've done it, you've got your piece of new field and new area, and then you're not going to go and do it again in that same spot. But I mean, I guess then you continue to create a new. So maybe that's the appeal, is it's never the same, typically, except kind of here. When we came back, we had to kind of redo. Redo a spot like this area here, but that's okay. Other than that, what's my favorite thing to do? Seeding is cool. Harvesting is. I mean, it's the rest of the stuff. I know what I don't like doing, and that's kind of figured that out already. Is the grass work, cutting the grass, and I mean, I haven't really done a lot of hay work. Maybe I might try that on might try that in Riverbird, making some hay. Make hay while the sun shines. Not here. Yeah, don't know why I never really did. I do in real life. I like riding a riding mower, using a riding mower. There, maybe that's what it is. Always have since I was a little kid. But it has to. I mean, it has to be like the one thing I do hate is cutting grass that's barely grown. It's just like you're just walking over top of and there's nothing's happening, right? You're looking at the side where the grass comes out and there's nothing coming out of there. It's like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Kind of like watching the Mike Mitchell or YouTube where he's harvesting and he's getting like 2 bushels an acre. Like they're going through and with a harvester, and they look in their hopper and there's like nothing in there. It's like, whoa, what are we doing? But I mean, there were reasons for it. Trying to in that in that case, it seems like, why would you even bother harvesting a crop that you're only getting 1 or 2 bushels an acre? Well, the problem is for them is they typically don't buy seed. They'll from their previous harvest, they will take that seed and use it to replant the next crop. Of course, they'll have much more, so they sell off the extra and they keep what they need for reseeding, and they'll treat it and clean it and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, they need to recover seed for next year from their crop, and that's typically, historically, how farmers did it. Your initial first time you start up, you would have to get the seed from somewhere. I would assume you would buy it, or you would borrow it maybe from another farmer, something like that. And then from your harvest, you would save some of that seed from the previous harvest and use it to plant your next crop. It's interesting. The same kind of scenario. If you ever watched any historical um, or read anything about the I'd say the drought, the Dust Bowl of the 30s there in the Midwest, and it reached up into Canada as well. How farmers would have failed crop, and eventually, after a couple of years of that, you would have nothing left to seed your crop, your next. I mean, if you seeded a crop and it failed, you might get enough seed to seed the next crop. But if that failed, eventually you got nothing to eat. So basically, you're eating your seed for the next year, and you end up with not anything to plant, even if you do end up having a good planting. Yeah. So it's kind of a downward spiral in that in that situation. So me rambling on here, we've kind of very handy having a wood transfer point right here. It's kind of very nice to have some money in the bank again. Let's go up and we still got a fair bit of wood chips to sell. What's our price on I think rye. Yeah, rye is it's good. We got a little bit of mustard. Oh, the farm shop. That's a good price at farm shop. What else do we have? Oats. Oh, oats is pretty good. Wheat is just. It's not. It's going up. We might wait on that. Farm shop is a good price on oats as well. We might go and do that off camera, just a little stuff, and want to show you this. We're wanted to show you the coffee situation mostly there, and this is kind of like this, just filling out the episode here. So now, of course, we're going to wait for spring, and I'm expecting the coffee to resprout in spring before we could typically plant it. So if you recall, we planted late this year because the ground temperature was not favorable. I wonder, that kind of raises the question, what if we did plant it as soon as the ground thawed, but it said the temperature wasn't? Would we have germination failure, perhaps? I might test a strip somewhere this spring. I'll just, as soon as the ground thaws, we'll plant a strip of coffee somewhere and just see. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I guess we could, and I don't think it. Yeah, I know yeah, I'm just trying to. The wheels are turning and they're jamming in my brain. The thinking wheels, the gears are getting jammed up. Thinking of too many different things at once. I was just saying the ground is still not frozen. We could theoretically still plant something, but I don't even know if that would. Might need a little experimental, very small experimental plot somewhere for this kind of thing. So this will help. Oh, we're getting a fair bit of cash. I guess even if the price is somewhat low, you get enough product pumping through. You'll end up with a fair bit of change there. This will be nice. We'll what is land over here? 6. Yeah, well, it's pricey. Pricey up there. This piece of land, 800. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a bit. As far as equipment goes, we're pretty good. We might pick up another seeder for spring. We got enough. I think that 960 we got should pull that seeder. I'll have to give it a try. And the 2 Xerions have no problem with those. Yeah, so I think that's. I'm just going to continue doing this. We're going to look at. Yeah, I'm just going to carry on with the winter watching prices and selling stuff. I hope you liked our little short episode here. Yeah, and that's about it. Please like it if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. I'm Looney Farm Guy. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and remember, it's a game, so have fun. And till next time, bye for now.